Jana nimeona wale wazee tulishinda. Ati hiyo mzee akisema ati he will not be coerced or intimidated to joining our government. Wewe mzee sikia. We have no business within our government. Hatuna haja na hatugojei wewe. We are not looking for you and we have no time.
If there is any advice that I would give William Samoe Ruto in the Kenya Kwanza government, is basically to tone down. Tone down as in completely. This is not the time to talk about Raila joining government or outside government. This is not the time. This is not the time to even for DPP Haji to begin to tell us stories and circus about Uhuru Kenyatta and DCI Kinoti. This is not the time. William Samoe Ruto also to pay attention to those two things that I've talked about. That is the cost of living, and for that matter, the price of hunger, and the issue of famine and drought situation in this country. Cattle are dying in numbers, large numbers, because of the drought situation. Human beings are directly affected, and we don't have the luxury of time to discuss about debt or how the economy looks like, or even withhold, the cost of the price of hunger for another 1 year. There's no time. There's no 1 year. This is not the time for Rigathi Gachangua to enjoy himself and be talking about issues, or for DPP for that matter, Haji, to be talking about issues Kinoti, issues Uhuru, this, that, and those stories. In fact, William Samoe Ruto should ensure that DPP Haji follows Kinoti and Mutiambai. I can assure you he does not need that circus and excess luggage, given that he's entered into presidency with famine, drought situation, and high cost of living. As a matter of fact, if you remember, there was a time when guys in Mount Kenya said that they don't eat roads. You can argue the same thing again today. People will not eat affordable housing. As a matter of fact, the way I see it, even the issue of the Hustlers Fund and CRB and all these other things should take a back burner, in the sense that William Samoe Ruto is supposed to focus on something that is a real threat, that is ongoing, that has actually come, in fact, I dare call it a calamity, this time round, of drought situation in the country and the cost of living. If it's possible to even shelve some of these projects, some of the things that William Samoe Ruto had actually promised, issues NSSF or National Hospital Insurance, NHIF, those are not important at the moment. At the moment, the only thing that William Samoe Ruto should focus in as we speak today is the issue of cost of living. William Samoe Ruto should pay attention to the issues bedeviling this country today, and actually even look into ways of shelving or holding some of the plans that he had until this situation of drought, famine, hunger, and the cost of living has been addressed. But what do you think? Do you think William Samoe Ruto is on the right track, or has he taken a wrong turn? Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to Talk to Africa. My name is George.